Hello everyone, this is the Jolly Old Santa Claus, and I'm actually making a video talking about what I think. I wanted to make this video for so long, but it just hasn't worked out, so I'm finally making it, and it's about a possibility, a future Spirit Halloween prop, actually animatronic idea I had, and I think this would be such a great idea and something that should happen in the future, down the road, when Spear Halloween gets the technology to do it and the durability to do it. I think quality comes down to this prop because it's a certain kind of prop that you couldn't do that right now, and because Spear Halloween has been having a big problem with making props with good quality. Like, look how many props have broke this year. I mean, last year. Buzzsaw, Mr. Dark, Mr. Howl. Like, the list goes on, right? Like, we've had a lot of props last year that were failing. And three props breaking doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a big deal for a big company like Spear Halloween. It's actually a very big deal that they're having props that are breaking a lot. And why I'm saying that is because Buzzsaw, I had it, and it was like $400 or $500, and the quality was not good. Like, yeah, his clothing was thick, but it felt cheap. It didn't feel, it wasn't like Home Depot last year. Home Depot's props were cheaper priced, better quality, better audio, and better animation, and better detail. Better materials as well. The metal was actually better, stronger, harder. It was like the poles were like a harder metal as well. Buzzsaw, the problem with him, I don't know what SVI was even thinking of making his saw so big. They did not need to make his saw that big, and I think it just gave him a weird appearance. I think if he had a smaller hammer and a smaller saw and it was a lot lighter, they could make his head move as well, and his arms. That would have been so much better. So much better. Or maybe if he leaned forward and he was going like that, instead of going back and forth, he could lean forward while he's going like that and he's moving his head. Or just moving back and forth. But then it would look like he's dancing, so I don't know. It's hard to say what they could have done, but I had Buzzsaw, and all I did was slightly I wanted to have his saw up higher because I thought it was too far down because the saw was so heavy. I think the saw should have been up like that and the hammer down a little bit more. Well, I barely even bent the pole and it snapped. And the material of the poles on Spear Halloween props, they're so easy to bend, actually. I find they're easier to bend than props from Home Depot. I think the Home Depot quality was better. Anyway, Spear Halloween, they gotta try and upgrade their quality. Because this prop that I had an idea for would be such a cool idea. And the main thing is, this prop would be such a big hit at the store and for Halloween and for haunts and just for Halloween fans in general that want to scare the crap out of their trick-or-treaters. This is the prop that would scare the trick-or-treaters. Not kidding. You know those roaming props that run into a wall and they turn around and go the other way? This would be kind of the same idea, but the base would have to be so big for this prop, and you'll see why. So you know the Exorcist movie where spoiler alert, if you don't know